Check your Magic the Gathering collection for these 5 cards that went up in price this week. Welcome back to Tabletop Paper Company's Friday Finance. We're counting down our top 5 cards that turned to gold this week. Coming in at number 5 is Fist of Suns. On June 20th, we got our first sneak peek at the Avatar The Last Airbender set. We got to see Avatar Aang and his transformed side, Aang, Master of Elements. I knew this card was going to pair great with Fist of Suns, so I recommended picking up a copy back then. If you had, it would have cost you about $2, and now it's all the way up to $18, so subscribe for more tips like those. Coming in at number 4 is Zask, Skittering Swarmlord. This card is going up in price because of the Edge of Eternity's World Shaper Precon. The Precon cares about lands and has a few insect cards in there as well, so it's a perfect pairing with Zask because it allows you to play lands and cast insect spells from your graveyard. Zask has only been printed one time in Jumpstart 2022, so there's limited supply to keep up with the demand of fitting him into this new Precon. I'm going to pair number 3 and number 2 together because they're going up in price for the same reason. Number 3 is Sliver Gravemother, and number 2 is Lazotep Sliver. Slivers are going up in price because we found out they're going to be in the Edge of Eternity's set. We don't know to what extent slivers will be in the set, but we know there are at least a couple cards, and there's going to be a card that generates sliver tokens. Sliver Gravemother is a great card. We could see a reprint, but at this point we just really don't know, so picking up a copy might be a good idea. Lazotep Sliver, on the other hand, I'd caution you guys from picking up a copy. There are a lot of good sliver cards out there, and this one's okay if you have a ton of slivers on the board because you deal 2 damage to your opponent if you swing in with a sliver at all, but it's only been printed one time, and I really think that the reason it's going up so much in price is because the supply is so low, but there are a lot of really other good sliver cards that can be win cons swinging in for damage, so maybe wait on this one. If you've made it this far, you'll probably benefit from future videos as well, so go ahead and subscribe and check out our Whatnot account. We just made it, but we're going to be doing some 100% free giveaways soon. Coming in at number 1 is Searing Touch, which went up a whopping 1200% this week. Searing Touch is skyrocketing because of the way it interacts with Aang, Master of Elements. Aang, Master of Elements reduces the cost that you pay for cards by 1 of each color mana. Cards like Morophon have similar abilities, but they have the caveat that this effect reduces only the amount of colored mana you pay. Because of Aang, Master of Elements being able to pay for colorless mana with this colored mana, it allows you to pay the buyback cost, which is an additional cost. So you're paying the 1 red mana, and then the other 4 mana are going to pay for that colorless cost. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, check out our TCG Player Store, and follow our Whatnot account for giveaways in the near future.